Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. You wait for a couple of people to come on. It's a little dark. Let's see. Let me bring some lighting, something. Let's see. Oh. Wait a minute. Hold up. Let me see. I'm trying to fix the lighting. We decided to use something else today. So I'm actually trying to fix the lighting while I'm waiting on my other hand. Welcome, welcome, welcome to another episode of Hanging with Yummy and AJ. We do not own the rights to the music that's playing in the background. And we have a fur baby, so our fur baby started barking when we thought we was going to start at 12 o'clock. So AJ had to take our fur baby out. So how's everybody holding up? How's everybody doing? I'm doing awesome. I'm learning so much about me. As we're going through this, I'm doing phenomenal. How's everybody? Hey girl. Hey. I'm learning so much about me and learning things that I can do, and I'm learning that I actually do like outdoors. Look, babe, it's a little dark. What you think? Let's see. I can see it once you get in here.
Hey, we good.
Breathe.
I'm back.
Breathe.
You
You hear?
need to scoot over some.
Won't you come to me?
Hey, look, the time's late.
Let's see.
So don't worry about it. I'll leave me and I got big
No,
door.
you just come to me. Okay, I guess what we'll do next time is we'll turn it the way you said we should have turned it.
What's
Right?
up there, brother?
I should start listening to you, huh?
What?
Oh, we got this on tape.
What you say?
I said I should start listening to you. We should have turned it the other way.
Right.
All right.
Hey, girl.
All right. I got you. I listen.
This time.
Anyway, so how's everybody doing? How you doing, babe?
I'm good.
You good?
Yeah.
Doing a central record?
Oh, boy. Here you go again.
He wants all the attention. You know, the girls leave and go to their friend's house, and then we stuck at home with the dog that's making all this noise that don't want us to be great today. But you know what? We're going to be great anyway.
Yeah, we're going to make it through. We're going to make
Yes.
it through without. We're going to ignore that the dog is barking.
Even if we have to put him outside by himself. He's
Right.
just a baby. We won't do that. So anyway, babe, how's things going?
Things going great, man.
You know, I know you're an essential worker and everything, and
Yeah.
I'm grateful for you.
Hey, you grateful now?
No, I'm grateful always.
You grateful now?
No, I'm grateful always. I give thanks for you
Right.
and everything that you do.
Going out down the front line.
Yeah, because if it wasn't for you, guess what? People wouldn't have water. You know what I mean?
Drinking water.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got you.
You know, people wouldn't have Pepsi. They
Right.
wouldn't have a lot of things. So I just
Those
want
who
to say,
drink Pepsi.
right. Everybody on my live better drink Pepsi. Anyway, I'm grateful. So today's topic is going to be about how do you deal with in-laws. Now I know this is a touchy subject,
Very touchy.
very touchy, you know, and I can say, and I'm going to say, I have the best in-laws. I love my mother-in-law and I love my father-in-law. How you feel about your in-laws?
I love my in-laws. I mean, what can I say? I can ask for no better pair.
Yeah, me either. They're awesome. I mean, and they love me for me, and I love them for them, and
Right.
we just do what we do. So one of the questions that was asked was, what happens if your mate's parents do not like you?
You
What
gotta
you
ask
think?
yourself, what happens when your mate parents don't like you? Well, at the beginning of anybody's relationship, their parents gonna have their own opinion on they mate regardless of what. And it's really a lot that goes on based off what you have told them about this person. But in other instance, our parents back again are our parents, so they want better for us. They pretty much still watching out for us, even though we are grown and of age and can pretty much make our own decisions. But they still, wise men, wise women. They know some things that we pretty much probably won't be aware of. So at sometimes, we can listen to them, but my own advice or point of if a parent don't like somebody, it's based off back again what you have told them.
And also, let me say this, babe. It also could be based off issues that they're dealing with themselves.
Right.
They may have issues with themselves, so therefore they're struggling because they see it in you. And my best advice, if that ends up happening, let's sit down and have a conversation. Let's not talk behind the other person's back. Let's have a conversation. Be upfront at the beginning.
Right.
I don't like this person, or I don't care for this person because, you know what I mean? And then maybe you all can figure out why, what the situation is, or how you can work it out. Especially if this is a person you plan on being with. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because you want to always be able to be at least close to the parents. You know what I mean? You want to have that. So
what's up, Chris?
So that's my opinion.
Yeah, and the thing about it is, like she was saying, get it out at the beginning. Cause see, back again, it just when somebody first meets somebody, them person, that first reaction is like, oh, it might be dressed some type of way, but at the same time, you might be dressed like a thug or look like a drug dealer, but this person may be owning their own business and about their business, just the way that they decide to dress. So people just tend to judge people on how they look without actually getting to know them. So it ain't the point that they might not like you, they just don't like the person that they see.
That's good.
So, but if either or get any kind of information about, or I don't like the dude you dating, or I don't like the girl you dating, you sit down and have that talk with your parents and ask them why. And that way, like she said, if you plan on being with that person, you can actually schedule a meeting where we all sit down and talk. So now you can get to know the real person instead of just prejudging the person on what you see.
Right. Because even in our situation, my parents have loved him from the beginning.
Yeah, my parents, kind of skeptical because back again she was older than me, so it's like, boy, you don't know what you get yourself into. But back again, it's just a moment.
Right.
So, but it was all love. You know what I mean? So now it's just like, she the daughter they never had.
Exactly. Facts.
So
and they will call me before they call him.
Right.
And I'm grateful for them. They're great. They're awesome.
Right.
So if you have that issue and you really want to be with that person, discuss it with your parents. Don't just let it go on, because once it goes on, then it'll end up being some hatred or some confusion or something. So just sit down, talk about it, discuss it, decide whether or not that person is worth it at the beginning.
Right.
Don't let it prolong and then decide, oh, now I have to choose between the two.
Right.
So our advice is just talk it out.
And rule number 1, keep your business to yourself. Some things you can work out really within the household. Because see, back again, it can be simple arguments. But then you run into your parents, letting them know, oh man, sister got mad and such. So they gonna feel some type of way about that person.
Oh, babe, that was number 4's question.
So
So we're gonna go ahead and discuss that question now. Do you discuss your problems, situations, issues, whatever, with your family about your mate? What you think? Hey, my baby. Hey, Alexis.
So no, I don't think you should. The reason why, because back again, if you plan on being with that person and working it out, you work it out between each other. Because back again, you go telling your parents all this petty stuff these people doing, what the first thing they gonna tell you?
I told you.
I told you
They weren't the person for you.
anyway. But back again, everybody go through stuff. So it might be some stuff back again you might be dealing with emotionally that you gotta deal with. Cause back in, as adults, we all are still growing. So we're not perfect creatures. So my whole, I don't think you should just, now, if you get to the point where,
That person's beating you.
right,
That person is emotionally hurting you and things like that. Yes, you need
Yeah.
to discuss it with people, but be ready to be done with it if you're going through something like that. You know
Right.
what I mean? Because once you tell your family what you're going through, they're gonna feel some kind of way.
yeah,
They're gonna
right,
be like, that girl ain't the one for you, or that boy not the one for you. And then you like, hey, why you saying that? Hell, because you done told them all your business.
right. You don't
You
tell
know what I
them
mean?
everything wrong this person was doing.
Exactly, and you never told what you did wrong. You always tell what that person did wrong, but you never say, hey mom, you know, I did this to make her do this, or she did this to make me do this, and we both are in the wrong. You always tell one side. Stop telling one side and tell both sides
And
if you're
then-
gonna tell it.
And then you wonder why when you bring your mate around, everybody looking at them sideways.
Because you only told your story, and it's your family, so they're gonna believe your story. So hey baby. So yeah, I don't think you should discuss your issues with your family. I think you should discuss your issues with your mate.
Right.
You know, let your mate be your best friend. Let your mate be the person you talk about. If we have an
Hey, baby.
issue, let's talk about it. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Let's me and you talk about it.
Yeah.
Not let you and whoever talk about it, because they're not in your marriage or in your relationship, in your friendship, in your whatever. It's you and that person that you have to go to bed with, that you have to pay bills with, that you have to raise your children with, that you have to do all the above with. So discuss
And
it.
anything else?
Oh.
I think they get it.
They get it? Okay. My fault. Dang. You know what I mean? I can keep on going and keep on
Throw
going.
that in there.
I know you always have to throw something in there.
But yeah, I don't think that what she said.
You go.
But yeah, I just think pretty much back in relationships about communication. That is the foundation of it all.
Yes.
It's being able to communicate in itself what is being said. And back in, when you go to your parents about these situations, be ready to take whatever they finna give you.
That's right.
Cause they gonna give it to you raw.
And let me also say this, and this is a little side note. If you keep on attracting the same kind of man or the same kind of woman, it's not them. It's you. It's you need to begin to work on. It's you need to begin to heal. Begin to heal yourself before jumping from relationship to relationship to relationship, or you're going to continue to have the same issues. And you know, you keep saying, why am I attracting all these different men? I mean, but they act the same, or all these different women, because they act the same, because you're the same.
Yeah.
Because you haven't decided to change.
Because your bag's still full.
Your bag's still full.
You never emptied it. You never emptied it and dealt with the situation. You just kept moving and running instead of actually dealing with it. You know it's hard. It's hard for anybody to admit that they wrong or they had some wrongdoing inside the situation what caused the ugly argument or even caused the breakup. But it's something that we have done. And back again, I know that, I ain't did nothing. But think about it. What type of energy was you giving off? And back again, if you know it ain't gonna work, just be done with it. Instead of leading somebody on.
That's facts. That's facts. Okay, the next question is, how do you deal with holidays? How do you decide which family you will spend your holidays with? As far as us, we may go to my parents' house because my parents do things early, and then go to his family's house because his family do things later. You know, that's how we work. Or we may decide this one, we're gonna go visit his mama. And we can't visit my family if we visit his mama because his mama does not stay here.
Right.
You know what I mean? So we sit down and we have that discussion, like, what are we gonna do as far as this holiday?
Right.
You know what I mean? And we do what's best for us.
Right. And
not for our family.
and not to say it's an easy conversation.
It's not. It's not.
Because it's not. Because we both want to be with our family at the same time. But at the same time, back again, what's going to be more comfortable instead of being stressful? Because it's stressful trying to go to 2 or 3 houses in one day. Because guess what? You ain't got to relax. You ain't got to have no fun. Because on your mind, okay, I can only spend a little time here. Then I got to go there. So the best thing to do is, okay, this holiday right here, we're just going to either go over my family house or we're going to go over her family house. And you know, a lot of family members probably won't agree with it because back then they want your love too because they ain't seen you in a while. But the thing about it, when you come together as a marriage, you come together as one. So our decisions got to be as one. And back again, do it be easy decisions? No. Because back again, we still want to go over here and we want to go over there. But we come together and just, you know, decide what we're going to do that day and we just enjoy ourselves on that day. And then when it comes another time, we come back at that situation again and ask again.
Right, because see, as far as me, I'm used to it just being me, my mom, my daddy. It used to be my auntie and my grandma. That was it. It was just us. So I'm good with it just being us. But then I married a man with a big family. And it's like, oh, whew, we finna go. And it's just a big family. But you know what? I love my family.
Right.
You know, we may not see them a lot, but I love them. You know,
Right.
I love them. I love being around them. Once I get there, oh my goodness, I have the best time. I laugh. You know, at first it'd be like, I don't know if I want to go today. You know, because I'm used to what I'm used to.
Right.
But then when I get there, I'm like, you know what? I'm glad we came. I enjoyed seeing everybody. I enjoyed sitting back laughing because it's something that, like I said, it was just me growing up. I didn't have a lot of cousins and siblings and different things like that. It was just me. So I'm good with it still sometimes just being me, you know, and I just, I've adapted and I sacrifice and go around and I be happy once I go. Just like he's adapted to coming into a quiet atmosphere,
Right.
you know, where it's just us and my parents and the children, you know, and he's adapted to that. But that's something that we decided we wasn't going to let come between our marriage. It has been days where we've decided, hey, we're going to stay at home. We ain't going to your family house.
Right.
Your family house, we just going to stay at home and chill. And guess
Right.
what? We going to be okay with that.
Right.
You know what I mean? We just going to be okay. We love you too.
And most people stress with that situation of not showing up because they feel obligated. Let me let y'all know this right now.
Tell them, baby.
I'm finna tell them.
Tell them.
That all goes back that you really care what people think about you. And that's just really all of what it is. And back again, I know we all holler about we don't care about what nobody say. We don't give, you know what I mean? But we do. Cause back again, what the first thing we say, if we decide not to go, man, such gonna be mad at me if I don't go.
But what is such and such doing for you in your household?
But back again, she gonna take it down. But that's the truth though. That's pretty much the truth. Like,
why worry about anybody outside your house? What are they doing for you? You know what I mean? What are they doing for you and your household?
and back again, it's just love that they pretty much they get upset because they don't see. Because back again, they used to seeing you all the time. So when that space come in, it's just like even with your parents. You know what I mean? As we get older and move away, our parents feel some type of way when we come see them either. But it don't be nothing personal. It don't be nothing personal at all. Just back again, you might just get up and feel like, man, I don't feel like doing that.
I want to stay at home.
I want to stay at home and chill. Or, you know what I mean? Or back again, if we want to go over here, we want to go and do this today. You have that option.
Yeah, because a lot. I mean, and then the other choice we have his family, we have my family, then we have our adopted family.
Right.
You know, we may go there and enjoy ourselves. You know, it's whatever we decide we want to do. Because what you have to realize is you have to make yourself happy.
Right.
It's very important to make yourself
Very
happy.
important.
You know, if you're not happy, you can't make anybody else happy. You know what I mean? And it's back again. If I'm not happy, I can't make him happy. If he's not happy, he can't make me happy. So what we've decided to do is make ourselves happy so that we can become one and make each other happy. You know what I mean? But it's important that in order to have a happy life, both of us have to be happy.
Right.
Not happy life, happy wife. Yeah, it may work.
You
But-
do?
But in our household, this man's so spoiled. In our household, it's happy life, happy both of us, cause we both be happy.
Right. But back in that comeback, you give some, you get some. That's just all about it.
Yep, you get some.
It's a give and take situation. You know what I mean? It can't always be about me. It can't always be about her. You gotta be about both of us.
That's right. And it may be the point our children may say, "Well, we want to do this." Okay, this what the children want to do. Let's do it. You know. So it's a family thing. So our next question is, how do you deal with siblings, cousins, aunts, and etc.? Okay, I'm gonna say for me, I don't have any issues with my siblings. You know what I mean? I don't have any issues with his siblings. His siblings treat me as though I'm their sister.
Right.
You know? So we don't have those issues.
But back again, it's the same thing when it comes down to siblings, cousins, and aunts. It's all love. It's all love, pretty much. You know.
But if you don't like me, you don't like him. And if you don't like him, you don't like
Right.
me. Because we are as one.
Right.
And that's just facts right there. You know what I mean? We came in this marriage and we decided that we was going to be together. So my thing is, if you don't care for me, you don't care for him. If you don't care for him, you don't care for me. Because when you see me, you see him. When you see him, you see me.
Yes, you got that then,
I
buddy.
had something else to say. I don't know it was supposed to.
Yeah,
you were
'cause
supposed to bring something else to
I couldn't, because you just rolling your neck.
I was rolling my neck. I felt that. I felt that.
Roll it backwards.
But what I can say is you cannot worry about or even if you're having issues with siblings, cousins, aunts, back again, communication is the key.
Right.
Let's sit down and talk about why do you feel like this about my spouse? You know, my girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever. Why are you feeling this way? You know, and conversate about it. Everything is about conversation. It may not be pretty, but that's okay. You know what I mean? Because everybody can have their own opinion.
Everybody.
You know, it may be a point where he's going around his family or something, and I decide I don't want to go. Because today I don't think I'm going to feel comfortable going. And guess what I don't do? I don't go. And sometimes he decides he's not going to go, and sometimes he decides he's going to go. But you know, it's the thing. You have to be okay with that. Okay.
Girl, did that ever happen?
Yeah, it's happened maybe one or
Girl,
two
going
times.
somewhere.
It has happened one or
Girl,
two
going
times.
somewhere.
I just won't say when, but it
Well,
has
yeah,
happened one or two
when?
times. It has happened
Well, I
one
got
or
home
two times.
late from work.
No.
Okay. Okay.
It has been a couple of times that you've been somewhere and I didn't go.
Oh, yeah, me?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying.
Oh, I'm talking about you. That's what I was talking about.
No, I'm talking about
You're
you.
like glue.
We are.
Whenever you go somewhere, like, I don't care if I'm sitting down, all of a sudden I'm there.
You are. And I'm grateful. And I'm thankful.
Whatever.
Because everybody know when you see me, you will see him.
Right.
We come together. You know, that's just us. When people call, they call me and him.
Right.
That's just the conversation. That's just the thing. Because he's my best friend.
Hey, best friend.
Hey, best friend. That's my best friend. So as far as dealing with siblings, cousins, aunts, have that conversation, you know, because it could be a thing of that person's not used to sharing you.
Right.
You know what I mean? And now when I see you, I have to see her, or when I
Right.
see him, or when I see her, I have to see him. It could be that, you know, and the sibling may say, you know, I want to spend a little time with you alone today. Be okay with that. Have that conversation.
Have that conversation with your mate and let them know like it ain't nothing, ain't no
personal.
harm. Right, ain't no harm done.
But my sister
she wants some quality time.
Cause that's what we're used to.
And back again, if y'all got that type of relationship, she need that quality time.
Right, and your mate should be able to accept that.
Right.
You know, and don't be mad when your siblings don't want to deal with your spouse because you came back and told them about issues that you're having. You know, because your siblings, your family loves you. They love you. They decide to accept that person and love that person. But let me tell you something. The minute something ain't right, they like, forget that person, except my mother-in-law. It's always his fault. Always. It's never my fault.
Vice versa.
Yeah. Most definitely.
Yeah, it ain't never my fault.
My parents is crazy. We know it ain't AJ.
They
We
right.
know it's you.
They right.
So why do your parents say the opposite?
I don't know.
Because they
I
right.
don't know.
So who right?
Yeah, they both right.
Yeah, I guess so. So yeah, so learn to communicate. Communication is the key. It's the key for any relationship, whether it's family, friends, marriage, or whatever. So the next question is, somebody said, who comes first in your marriage? In our marriage, I come first for me. He comes first for him. That's who comes first in our marriage.
It took a while to get there.
It did.
It took a while to get there because, as far as me, I'm a provider. That's all I ever know. Is to be a provider and take care of my family.
And
so
I'm grateful for my in-laws.
that's all.
Thank you.
My thoughts, my cares, things I wanted to do was all evolved around my family. And it took me a while to actually say some things that I really wanted to do or some things that I really wanted to have. And it took her a while to say it was okay. Because back again, she was so close knit she was only brought up with just her and her parents. So this was it. So it were things that I might have wanted to do or some things I might have wanted. But back again, if she didn't agree with it, it was fine. I just had to do without. But now, as of now, okay, AJ, you can do this. You can get that. Back then, it's a responsibility to come with that too. But and far as that come first in our marriage, even far as family, anybody know me, I tell them off the rip, my wife come first. That's just the bottom line.
My husband come first.
My wife comes first. Even though, like, you know, I love my family, I love my mama, I love my cousin, I love everybody. I always tell everybody I love them. No doubt I love them, but my wife comes first. This is my soulmate. This is who I spend my time with. So this time, y'all, it gotta be good. It gotta be close. Cause even like now, you can't go nowhere. Who you got to hang with? Who you got to hang with? Like, you know, just your mate. So just think you put all your energy into your family and not your mate. So now y'all stuck in the house with each other, don't even know each other.
So y'all stuck in the house and you mad because you can't get to your family. But guess what? Your family is inside your home. This is the family you've decided that you wanted to have. So make the best of it. You know what I mean? Don't let anybody else control what happens in your household. You know? Don't allow that. Don't allow that at all. You know? My husband's family hates me and calls me a witch. Well, Latoya, are you a witch? Hmm? Hmm? Do they have a reason to hate you? They don't have a reason to hate you because you're so sweet. You are sweet, and they don't have a reason to hate you. But so therefore, you need to sit down and have a conversation and let them get to know the true you. You know, a lot of times families don't sit back and get to know that person. You know, they only know, I see you looking this way, I see you dressing this way, I see you acting this way, but they don't know the authentic you.
Right.
You know what I mean? You don't take the time to call them and conversate. Yeah, sometimes you have to be that person that picks up the phone and calls. You know, people ask.
Go ahead, finish. I got something.
Go ahead.
Or, this happened a lot. I don't do it, but I know some people that will do it. They will use their mate for an excuse to get out of anything that they really don't want to do. And which causes the family to hate the other person, but in actuality, the person that they blood relative just don't want to be bothered with them.
Mm.
But it's easy for me to say, oh, man, my wife really didn't feel like coming.
Instead of you just being honest,
Right.
I don't want to come.
Or, my wife don't like this, or, man, my husband be tripping, man, he'll never want to do nothing. But back again, if you don't want to be bothered, just say you just don't want to be bothered.
What do you owe them?
It is okay.
Mm.
It is really okay. And back again, everybody need to, back again, we have one life to live. And we got to be happy with the life that we decide to live. We can't live our life for everybody. Because back again, we're not going to please everybody. Because we all make different decisions. We all have totally different type of lifestyles. So just be happy with who you are. And back again, accept that back again, you're going to have some people that's going to hate you.
And a lot of people hate you because just who you are and what
Right.
your mate may be doing for you that somebody else is not doing for them.
Right.
You know, so you have to sit back and think about that. You know, it's convenient for people to call you or need you, family or anybody, you know, when they need you, but when you need them, they turn their back or they don't want to answer or they want to talk about you. You know what? Don't talk about me. Let's come to the table and talk about it. And if we come to the point where we can't deal, that's cool. I don't hate you. I don't dislike you. I'm just not going to deal with you. I'll speak to you out of respect, but that's it. I'm not going to stress my life, spend my life worrying about issues you're having with yourself.
Right.
You know, I'm not going to do that. You know, because it's not even worth it. You know?
Right. Now, that's one thing that I learned a while ago from my general father when I was at the county. He told me some real stuff. He said, people who hate you really don't hate you. They just really upset with themselves on where they at in life. So a lot of people pretty much, they take their frustration out on you because back again, they not happy with themselves or what's going on with them. So we all just got to realize back then, different people going through different stuff.
That's right.
We don't know what everybody going through. So don't be quick to judge nobody on really how they acting. Until you back in, like you said, you sit down and talk to them. And back again, we all gonna have disagreements. It happens. But we all gotta be adult enough to just come together and just agree to disagree.
That's true.
Well, life is opinionated. Who have facts? Who really know what's right and what's wrong?
And you know
What's
what?
true and what's false?
I may not, for instance, his mama make good lasagna. I know he used to love his little mama lasagna. So you know what I do when I get ready to make lasagna? I call his mama, you know, and I get her recipe. And she, you know, and I cook it for him. And he be like, oh, this is so good. You know what I mean? So I keep his mom involved in our marriage, but she does not try to get involved in our marriage. You know, it's a great relationship. My mom will call and say, I'm bringing AJ something to eat, or I'm doing this, or I'm doing that. Okay, he really is going to appreciate it.
Right.
But our parents keep their distance. They know their place.
Right.
You know, and we have to say that, you know, we're grateful for that.
Right.
They know their place. they have a son, they have a daughter.
Right.
You know, and we love our family. We love what they do for us. You know, we're
Definitely
grateful.
that. Very grateful.
We're grateful. So, you know, just to sum it up with how you deal with your in-laws, you love them. You love them. You
Because
love them right where they're at.
those not only your wife or husband parents, those your parents too now.
And they're the grandparents of your children.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That's facts.
They're the grandparents of your children. And your children, back again, are watching you.
Right.
And let me also say this. If you have your children that don't want to go around their grandparents, back again, that's another communication with your children. You know, why is it you're feeling this way? Allow your children to feel, because back again, they have feelings. They have opinions. They should be able to tell you, I just don't like going. You know, well, why is it you don't want to go? I don't feel comfortable. You know, okay, that's fine if you don't feel comfortable. So now we're gonna try to, maybe we won't go as much, or maybe we may figure out something else for you to do while we go. You know what I mean? But understand, children have a reason to feel the way that they feel, or maybe they've seen how the parents may treat the husband. You know, or maybe they feel it, or maybe they've heard something. You never know. So always in any relationship, again, have open communication, because it's very important. And you just love people where they are. You know, you don't have to go to everything that people have. It's okay to say, no, I'm not going. I gotta go to work in the morning. No, I want to relax in my home. You know what I mean? If you want to see me, call me. Come to my house. Why I always gotta come to you? You know, come to my house. Spend some time with me and my family at my house. You know, not make it where I always have to come to you. That's not fair. Let's do this together. Unless they can't, you know, move or drive or travel or something like that.
Right.
You most definitely have to go to them then. But if they can drive, come spend time with me sometime. Come to my house and spend time with your grandchildren. Come to my house and get to know my husband or my wife. You know, come where we're at. So, you know, things just great, awesome. Anything else you have to say?
No, you said enough. I didn't think you were gonna run out.
This boy right here say anything, but he could talk his butt off. When he talk his butt off, it's okay. But when I talk, it's just like, oh, I think you don't stop. You know what I mean? So, next week's show will be about, is it okay for a man to show his emotions? You just paused.
Yeah, I did. I did.
So we just want to say thank you for joining us, and anyone who comes on later on, we're grateful for you. We're grateful for the love that's been shown. We're grateful for the donations. We're grateful for everything.
Right.
Also, I want to let you know to visit our website, www.yummysmith.com, and follow us on YouTube, Hanging with Yummy and AJ. And also, get you some of this self-love. Look at the roses in it. It smells
So good.
and you know, I made this so that you can begin to love yourself.
That's why you live.
I did.
Oh, okay.
You know, I mean, so I can love myself, so I can feel sexy for me. You know what I mean? I feel sexy for you, but you know, I feel sexy for me too. You know what I'm saying? Can you pin where to donate in the comments? Girl, let me see. This is something new. Let's see. Can we do this? Nope, but you know what I can do? I don't even know. I don't know how to do it. What I can say is my Cash App is, I don't know what his Cash App is. It's $Yummy Smith, YUMMY SMITH.
Yeah, you is late.
You
You
real late.
real late.
Mhm.
You at the end. You gonna have to rewatch the video.
You real late. Let's see. Oh, wait a minute. Hold up, girl. Let's see. Y'all know this is something new for us. So we're learning. We're learning on every episode what needs to be done. So there it is. Oh, thank you, Stephanie. I appreciate you.
Stay on it.
Yeah, you be on it. That's my sister that be on it. She
Oh
be
yeah, the
on it.
mountain. That what's up?
Oh, you probably at Stone Mountain walking, huh? So yeah, so we just want to say we're grateful. We're gonna post this on our page, so you can always come back and listen to it. And again, like, share, and subscribe to our page, Hanging with Yummy and AJ. And we're grateful, and we just want to say thank you.
Right, and another thing, even though we dealing with relationships and stuff, any single questions out there, we happy to answer them too.
Yeah, because we've been single before.
Right, it's been a long time. Whew, boy.
And also what we're going to start doing is we're going to start inviting people on so that we can actually have conversations with different people that may be going through something, whether you're single, whether you're in a relationship, whether, whatever.
Right, so that way, you know, we just had open verbal communication where we sitting there talking to everybody, just listen in, you know.
And you can ask questions.
You can ask questions, or, you know, you can just be the next person to come up so we can have something to talk about, you know what I mean? Because everybody need to know some of everything, you know what I mean? Because
Right.
some people may be going through something that they don't want to discuss, but this person right here just discussed it. So then you might figure out at that point in time how to deal with it.
Right, and our thing is to help people. You know,
Right.
help people deal with everyday situations. You know, no
Right.
matter what you may be going through. You may be going through a divorce. You may be going through raising your children alone. You may be going through struggling with,
With your finances.
yeah, you may be going
No.
through anything. You may be going through the point of having a dog that you have to treat like a baby.
Right. Like what to do.
Yeah, you may be going through anything. So,
Or, you know, just anything, you know, just like I wanted a snake. My wife let me get a snake.
so you learn how to sacrifice,
Right.
you know, a snake. Yeah.
Anything, any kind of questions. Anything.
So again, enjoy your Sunday. Enjoy and stay safe. And we're grateful that you all decided to join us. Have a wonderful Sunday.
And we out.
Peace. Oh, and if ain't nobody told you that they love you, we're telling you.
We love you.
Oh, baby, that was together.